Hello everyone, welcome to this video. My name is Arna Singh and in this video I'm going to build a retrieval augmented generation based pipeline using Gen AI stack. Basically with the help of this pipeline I'm going to chat with a YouTube video. So firstly let's just see what is retrieval augmented generation. Retrieval augmented generation or RAG, it is an architectural based approach which increases the efficacy of large language model. In other words, I can say that the RAG increases the power of large language models. So in RAG, we have three steps as the name suggests: retrieval, augment from, and generation. Moving to first step, retrieval. So firstly we will be having our text data, huge text data. Next we will be doing text splitting since our data is really can be really long, and every time fetching the complete data for generating from based on user's query is time taking. So what we will be going to do is just divide our text data into small chunks of fixed size. Next, after splitting our text data, we will be doing vector embeddings. Vector embedding means converting our text data into numeric values, which we will be feeding to our large language model. And this vector embeddings or our data which is converted into vector form will be stored in vector store database, from where we will be going to retrieve our vector data. Next is augmented from. See, all large language model have their own from template, like how they are going to take from for the processing. And from we in augmented from, basically we going to take user's query, add it to the prompt template, and we will be having our augmented from which we will give to large language model. Now generation, the last step of the pipeline. Here I'm going to give my augmented prompt and retrieve context to the large language model. Retrieved context means those relevant chunks of data from the vector database based on the user's query, like what user has asked. Based upon that, we will be fetching relevant text, and we will be giving it to our large language models. There could be multiple chunks as well, and then we will be getting our response from the LLM. So let's just move to how we will be building our pipeline. So I'm going to use GenAI Stack. So now here you can see that I have already logged in into Gen AI Stack platform. So here I'm going to build a new stack. Here it is asking which interface you want. So for my use, I want chat interface. So I'm going to click on chat. Yeah. So first, like, let's just revise that what all things we will be needing. Firstly, I need loader to load my YouTube video. So here you can use any loader, like if you want a PDF document, if you are having your data in the form of PDF, or text loader. I'm going to use YouTube loader. So just drag and drop. Here it is asking for the two inputs. First is language. I've already selected in English. Second, YouTube video URL. Video URL. So for here I'll be using this YouTube video which is explaining transformers for beginners by Assembly AI. So I'm going to use this video as a data set. Let's just paste it here. So what YouTube loader is going to do is, first it will be transcripting the audio of the video into text form, like whatever has been spoken in the video, it will be transformed into the text format. So here I've just used YouTube video loader. Next I need to split my text. The second step was in retrieval part to split the text. So I'm going to use text splitter, and in text splitter I'll be using recursive character text splitter. So I'll just press it here. Now uh here it is asking few inputs. First is chunk overlap, chunk size, and separator. Basically, chunk size means the size of our chunk, like how much text we want to split, like the size of our splitted text. Here it is written 1000. Suppose I change it to 750. The smaller the chunk size, the more time it will take to load. So, chunk overlap means that how much amount of text data from previous chunk will be transferred into the next chunk. That is chunk overlap. It builds the relationship between two consecutive chunks. And yeah, now next we need is vector embedding. So for this I'm going to use the embedding from Hugging Face, and I'm going to use this Hugging Face inference API embeddings. You can use other embedding as well. So here it is asking inference API key and model name. So let me just go to my Hugging Face repository. Yeah, here I'll be using now. So for embedding, we will be using this BAIBGE large, and this embedding model we will be using for the embedding. I'll just copy it here, and I'm going to just copy it here, and I'm going to paste it here in the model name. Now, after embedding, what what is the next part? I'm I need a vector store. I'm going to just drag it here. For storing our vector, I'm using ChromaDB, and yeah, wait, yeah, I'm going to use ChromaDB, and here connect and this inference API key, I'll put uh, afterwards. First, just I connect this with the embeddings and our character stack splitter here. Yeah. So this is our retrieval part. In this, firstly, we will load our YouTube, use YouTube loader to load our video. It will transcribe the video, and then we will into the text data. Then we will do the text splitting, and we will use uh, in this part we will use the Hugging Face inference API embedding, which will be doing the vector embedding part, and I'll connect this with our vector store database. Here our splitted splitted text will be converted into vector form and stored in this vector stored ChromaDB in this database. So now, after retrieval, I'm going to do the move towards the generation part. So first, since I want a Q&A form, so I'll just retrieve my data in the form of Q&A. So yeah, for For retrieving the data, I'm going to use retrieval Q&A in the chain part, and I'll connect this to the retrieval QA part, which will be responsible for our output. And I'll also use combine docs chain to combine our the retrieval part with the generated part, which through combined chain here we will get our retrieved data, and from here we will be getting that LLM response. So combined chain, and now finally I need my LLM model. So I'll go here in the LLM section, and I'm using Hugging Face Hub. I'll just drag and drop here. Yeah, this is a Hugging Face hub. Now I'm going to my Hugging Face page, and I'm going to search for my large language model. For this for this part, I'm using Zypher Hugging Face H4 Zypher 7B Alpha. This is a large language model which is trained on 7 billion parameters, and it is trained on it is fine-tuned version of Mistral 7B version 0.1 database. And yeah, I'm going to use this LLM model, and just paste the repo ID, which is Hugging Face H4 in this. And yeah, now I'm going to access my API. I'm going to access my token from Hugging Face. So for this, I have to go to my set profile settings and access token. I'm gonna create a new token, say named, I'm going to name check link, link LLM, and I'll just change the role from read to write, generate a token. I got my token, I'll copy it from here, and I'll just paste it here in the Hugging Face API token, and also reference API key. I'm gonna paste it. Yeah. So now finally I'm going to connect my this LLM Hugging Face Hub to this LLM portion and combine docs chain with the combine docs chain of retrieval part. Yeah, so finally we are done with the generation part as well. So if I summarize my stack, it is loading the YouTube video, splitting the text, then do the vector embedding of the splitted text, store in the vector database. Then for the retrieval, I need retrieval QA, and this retrieval QA will be combining my retrieved text and the large language model through combined auction and large language model I have taken from the Hugging Face Hub. So now this memory part is optional. You it depends upon you. You want to connect the memory or not. Basically, connecting with the memory means like whenever you will be chatting with your video chat whenever you will do the conversation with your video, it will show you your previous conversation with the video. It will store the it will store your previous conversations in the memory. So it's an optional part. You want to add, you can add from like where you can add from here, and yeah, you can add from the memory like conversation buffer memory. You can add it and it will be there. Now I'm going to build my stack. Let's see. It will take couple of minutes. Sorry, couple of seconds. Wait, taking little bit time. Let's just refresh and stack is in building. Stack build is in processing state. So yeah. See here, stack is ready to test. So I'll click on chat part. PR interface is ready. So let me search like what topics are covered are covered in this video. See here, it gives the response. This video covers the topic of transformers in the field of natural language processing and explains their working principle. The video is a part of deep learning explained series by Assembly AI and recommend. See, now we are getting the information related to our video, Here we can just ask questions related to video, what topics are covered, what the content of the video, and basically we can have a conversation with our video. So this is all about. Thank you so much.